probably doesn't feel too confident with it.
How about Ursa? I think the Aegis several weeks ago.
Paulson was playing with his headset there for a second, didn't have his arm on the keyboard, and now he's gonna pay for it.
Okay, very nice Stormhammer to try and hold them back, but Xenia with the trigger of the battery assault ends up
versus Saberlight.
Yep. Well, Saberlight though is certainly going to find himself struggling a little bit on this side of the map, and there's the enchant on him. They just want to harass him a little bit. They know they won't be able to kill him, but it's still nice to put in pressure.
He might be able to kill them.
They turn pressure onto Paulison. The trample, a little bit too much. Voxy throwing in the effort with the acorn shot. Heard it here first, folks. Some new meta developing in the scene. It's top. Going on to Baboka here, Insania. Right in front of him, trying to allow Mike time to catch up. He's drained a heap of damage, and this should lead to a dead Batrider. Try to go for the deny, but unfortunately the camp is already dead, so it
seems.
At the very least, he did manage to grab the water rune, so not going to be completely zoned away. Zeal, though, he might be taking an express trip towards the fountain. Body blocks from Insania are there. Mickey has all the damage he needs. That enables them to secure that kill onto the Beastmaster. Terrific start for this Razor. Middle? Nisha? Is Baboka gonna just go for him? He does! Oh my goodness. Okay, now it's a disaster. Now it's certainly a disaster.
Yeah, it's changing now towards the supports. Again, focusing a bit more onto the mid lane rather than just staying in their respective side lanes.
Yep. Boxy. Trying to chase down Paulison. The acorn shot, baby. It's gonna be there. We find the slow Paulison. 2 more hits will kill him.
Got him.
High ground, Boxy, he secures it. The question is, can Boxy escape from this? He'll draw in a Dream Coil towards himself. He will end up dead. Unfortunately, Nisha can do nothing about it. He was shadowing the puck, but all he can do is watch as his hoodwink dies.
That's fine. Now, with the Tiny having the Sadie rune, Nisha might decide to rotate first.
Okay. Something you don't see every day, but they're coming around him. Zeal doesn't have the primal role, so can't hold Nisha in position. At the same time, though, Zeal does have Avalanche coming into his face. They slow him down. They kill him off. Nisha making the first rotation on Tiny, despite
almost dying there because of it, though, but he's out.
Unfortunately, while this was happening, they were busy stealing away the Wisdom Rune. They stole the Wisdom Rune. They stole a bunch of the stats.
Nisha's in trouble.
He's being chased. Blood Grenade out from Paulison. They really want that Tiny. They can't get him. Insania, though, will be the easier grab. The Dive Hawk interrupts the TP attempt out, and they do kill him off. However, they've lost these stacks, and now they're about to lose Paulison as well.
Coil's
Despite getting this revenge kill, they still feel very good. Coil now comes in as the Sven Fly shows up for this. He wants the kill onto Nisha. Is he gonna get it? He will not, but the puck and Paulison make it happen. Saber Chad, how does he get himself out of this one? Trying to run himself away. He removes himself from the path of the Razor so that they both don't have to die.
2 more seconds.
5 seconds until Onslaught. Oh, and then he has it available. He's fine. He's cool. Not gonna die here. Boxy, will he be as lucky? Running in towards the secret shop. Fly has access to the Stormhammer. Throws it in on top of him. And Emo will credit that kill.
But the Razor does survive, and he's still the top dog in this game.
Razor gets to live. They don't end up losing Saberlight either. As he just throws in this Pulverize here, having trampled Baboka. Baboka is actually thinking about making this jump on top of him. Saber Chad is baiting though. Onslaught going forward. It connects onto Baboka, but Paulison trying to wrap in from behind will not be here in time. So Saberlight just TPs out to safety with not a care in the world.
Anytime that you're playing versus a puck, you have to calculate your dives really well and always bring a lot of players before. But they're still gonna go.
Yep. Drain out onto Paulison. Do they have enough for this with the sharpshooter? Of course they do.
Yep.
Easy kill there for them. And looks like the Razor's going to go for Maelstrom after the Falcon Blade. So he is going to be going for a bit more of a farming route in this game.
Yep. He is a carry. That is a dead clockwork. So once again, Coil has been used. Puck wanted to TP to the bottom lane, and then he saw with the shot.
Dacha by Fissure is make sure that you are following us here on Twitch and across all our social media platforms. Get involved, stay aware, and do not miss the exclusive updates about BB Dacha, as we now might be seeing a kill onto Baboka. He tried to get himself into the river. Unfortunately, not enough HP, and the battery assault proving to be a bit too problematic.
It's not huge, but you don't have to be right next to a person, do you? So Zeal, very nice TP away. And they're going for the puck.
They are indeed.
Got him.
Foxy has the sharpshooter. Don't even need it. They just straight up kill the puck. Emo.
YAKULT'S brothers have only taken one tower. Sure, you are going to be getting that timing, but if this mid lane tower falls and then Nisha gets his Blink Dagger, he's going to be able to hunt you all down. If you look at it, Puck is a very easy target for him. Okay, lucky for Paulson there that the tree got cut.
Should still end up dead. Nisha, though, in the meantime, as they recognize that the supports are not nearby him, they make the jump onto this Tiny. That is a huge deal. They defend the tier 1 tower mid. You get to stall out the Blink Dagger a little bit longer.
Zeal is out of the top lane, right? You usually wouldn't do this with the Beastmaster unless you knew that the enemies were coming.
Nisha does manage to find the Avalanche toss out onto this puck, though, but very nice dodge coming in from him. Insania unable to connect with the full hook shot. The Dream Coil was expended, though, so they don't have that to hold these heroes in position, but they do have the Primal Roll, dropping it on the Hoodwink and securing that kill. With the Beastmaster being here, they might decide to start putting pressure onto the tier 1 tower as well.
Nisha just going half a second earlier onto the puck, right? The Clockwork and the Hoodwink didn't have the range to connect.
Okay, though, he's going to show up middle. They want to try and defend this. They're going on to Zeal. Onslaught from El Saberlight, though. Gonna be very effective. They've killed the Beastmaster already. Fly wanting to put in his damage, but they're pulverizing him, holding him in place. He's trying for the right clicks, but he's surrounded by 4 Team Liquid heroes. Fly will fall. Emo, at the very least, takes down the Razor on the way out. Can he survive this? Emo, is he gonna get out? No, he won't. El Saberlight gets in with the onslaught. They get the kill, and it ends up being a full team wipe.
The Liquid are poking, but even when they're dying, it's on the aggressive, so it's not that big of a deal. And they're continuing, and just one slip up there it was. The game breaks apart, and it is in favor of Liquid right now.
Wallison, poor guy. They literally cancelled his TP the second he tried to trigger it, but he was retreating a bit. So that might give some time for YAKULT'S brothers to de-push onto the tier 2, protect it a little bit more.
Keep a bow car. We're finally gonna see that lasso.
He's hoping for it. They get the Dream Coil out onto the Boxy. They're gonna be able to save the lasso for a little while longer. Here comes Insania, though, trying to create the space. Boxy is still alive. He throws away the hook shot into the sharpshooter. They end up killing the Batrider now, and now Fly bushwhack holds him to the tree. Mickey will secure the double kill with the Eye of the Storm damage. Now they want more. They're reaching in for the rest of this fight. Paulson losing HP. Not going to be enough just yet. And like you say, they're really wishing they just committed the full spells onto Boxy. And now Zeal, Pulverize, going to be on his face. Mickey in with the Plasma Field. And that's going to be Nisha on a dominating streak. 3 heroes have fallen on the map.
That's the...
Wait, is he actually dead? Is Sven actually dead? They're on top of him. They're going for him. Okay, it's Batrider. Sven left. He's forming triangle right now. Bat gets caught. Very easy pickup, and that should be a tier 2 tower potentially, but the wave is being pushed quite far back by the Enchantress, so it might take a little bit of time for them to complete this. Zeal, though, he's now revealed. The Dive Hawk will be there, even throws in the Primal Roar onto the Clockwork. There's a little bit of time to try and run, but unfortunately Saberlight's on top of him, has the Pulverize. Insania will close the gap, and Zeal will end up dead.
YAKULT. That's the big one. The problem is Razor already has his SNY. And Puck is dead.
Oh no, we got caught on the last edge of that avalanche. Might have been able to survive as he was TPing out, but they kill him off. Nisha, unstoppable streak on his Tiny right now.
At least you got the Tormentor, so you have the Sproink now on the Enchantress. Nice way to leave the cogs.
Well, it's not really gonna help you here, will it? Sproink will come out with the 4-staff. Saber Chad, though, still chasing forward with the Trample Pulverize. It's not going to be enough damage by itself, but Mickey will secure it with the Team Liquid really starting to feel themselves. 11k net worth lead at the 21.5 minute mark of the game. Lasso will come out right now, though, onto Mickey. The SNY gives him the status resistance. Unfortunately, though, it's not going to help him against the rest of YAKULT'S brothers as they do find the kill. Saberlight coming in, looking to find some revenge. Pulverize going onto the Sven, but there's a BKB active from Fly. So Saberlight can't keep his presence here. The rest of the team, though, they're breaking up this fight. Insania keeping the isolation onto Fly. So he dies by himself. The toss forward onto Paulson kills him off as well. And now Nisha looking potentially towards Zeal. Emo hoping to break the fight apart on the back edge of things. Needs to be careful, though. There's a lot of stuns and disables. And he gets himself into a little nook behind the trees. Zeal might be in some danger here. Nisha's on top of him. Clockwork hooks in. They're even TPing the Primal Beast just to make 100% sure. There's the new rock throw, but the original rock will get the kill. Monster streak for Nisha in this game. This team of Team Liquid, 24 minutes in, and they haven't yet been able to breach the high ground. As we go later into the game, there is still some fight potential from YAKULT'S brothers as they're now looking towards Insania. Can they kill him in time? They can. Mike, though, is here right on top of the Sven with the help of Saberlight. They burst through this warrior. Popoka doing his best to run away, but the Firefly ends at the most inopportune moment. He still does manage to blink away and TP home.
With the way that his game has been going, really, there's no need. He might even get a Satanic at this point and never buy it at all.
Oh, Nisha. They see Zeal. They really want him. Saberlight's trying to close the gap in as well. They throw the rock. It doesn't connect, so maybe Paulison is the one that dies here. Toss forward by Nisha. They really want Zeal. The flame break pushes back Saberlight, but Insania finds the hook shot. Forced off will be there, though. Zeal doing his best to get out, but unfortunately there is a sharpshooter behind him. At the same time, Popoka can go nowhere. So there's a long chase, but
here, but of course this one is only just started, so let's focus on the BB Dacha Belgrade. Once again they find Emo. Run.
I don't know if he saw Nisha, but he sees him now for sure as Insania also goes in with the hook shot. Emo, sorry my friend, there's no way out of this one for you. At the same time though, they do lose Mike here in this mid lane. Raw was dropped as well as the God Strength of the Sven, and they found the kill. This AD rune from Flyfly doing the work for them.
Blink 4-staff to cancel out his Lincolns, and then they got the lasso, they got the roar, and he's not gonna die, but when he's all alone, it makes him a target.
Flyfly trying to build a SNY of his own. Nisha actually hunting for him. BKB will come out right now from the Sven, but where is the assistance? Saberlight rolling in, finds the pulverize out onto Flyfly, and it also stuns Paulison at the same time, enabling Nisha to get the crash landing toss. That's a double kill, heads up for the Tiny.
In his hands, it feels like the old crash landing that just kills everybody. Start itemizing versus him with hexes, with orchids, and then you're really not afraid of anybody. The Sven and the Beastmaster without the puck are nothing. As a BKB,
man, he's been putting in so much vision. It will not matter whether or not he has BKB. There will be a lasso onto Nisha though, but where is the follow-up? Sven is in the grave, Beastmaster is still dead. Emo does not want to approach knowing there's still a pulverize online. So they pop the lasso, but it affects being finished off in the game as Nisha is about to complete his.
That's gonna be making it so hard. Puck caught again.
Puck. Poor Puck, bro. Again dead. He found the silence. And Insania, look, Insania honestly has just had Emo's number the whole game.
And get himself away, but you go hook shot, rock throw, and instant onslaught, and at that point he was dead. They even got the silence off in the end there, but at that point the puck was already gonna go down.
Nisha finding a toss back onto Popoka. Batrider is dead, does have buyback, but will he want to use it? 13 seconds until we have the puck.
Oh my god.
By that time they probably already lose Rex.
Oh, YAKULT'S brothers are very good at that, but with them being this far behind, I think you're in no problem to just go straight up high ground, and you have those two Lincoln Spheres as well.
YAKULT'S brothers feel the same way. They know that a heads-up fight, they don't really stand a chance, so they're going to try for something tricky. They're going in for the smoke play. They want to bring back this Razor. Razor is dying. They took away the first life here, but the pulverize out back onto the Sven. Flyfly trying to chase Saberlight. Not going to be able to do so as Mike back for life too, draining away all the damage. Flyfly is just going to die, followed by Paulison, and the GGs have been called. YAKULT'S brothers could not do it, and that means that game one will be taken by the champion.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's a Saberlight hero. Heroes into a good spot.
We're getting off the racers right now. El Saberlight though, just gonna find himself getting harassed here. They're actually channeling the stun. Headshot will be there nicely from Popoka. This is gonna be first blood. Paulison is the one that picks that one up, but
Prophet already has his ulti, so those should be the main runes and the main timings for Mickey to rotate.
Oh, Zeal might actually die down bottom. Blood grenade on top of him. He does have the Celestial Hammer, but it comes a little bit too late. He will end up dead. That is quite unfortunate. If he'd gone for the Celly Hammer immediately as he was running away, he would have actually lived, but they didn't have vision on Insania. into engagements for free, just to allow her to soak up some experience in gold, but she's level 3, Mickey is level 4 on this Nature's Prophet, and they're trying to go on top of him. Mickey, Blood Grenade is out, there's going to be the stun. Deadshot though, doesn't connect properly. Instead, they turn with the Sprout onto Baboka, and they get the damage out. At the same time though, they do end up with a kill onto Saberlight. The bounty, definitely not the best at clearing those out in the world. Bottom,
oh, they're coming
for Fly. Fly is here, Mickey, looks like he's going to be in danger. Fly, throw the stun! Woo! Max duration stun out onto Mickey.
Cookie, so it's gonna be pushed back. Very nice performance thus far from YAKULT'S brothers, but Fly might be in trouble. Yeah, he's very much dead.
Dead for sure. Fire Snap Cookie, this time around there's no way to interrupt it, and that's a very good game read
from the Void Spirit. Of course you want to get them all, and now this ward is gonna be finding Mickey. Bye-bye.
Alrighty, we need to know who put this ward down. Whoever it is, that's some game-winning decision making right there. We're able to connect with some rotations. They're trying to make that happen bottom. Zeal, if you take the portal right now, my friend, you will live. If you do not, you are dead. And unfortunately, it is the latter option. He does have the ultimate to try and get himself out of here. Zeal,
not gonna happen.
Can he outplay this? Aether Remnant will be there on the betrayal of the conquered Centaur. It just depends on what the team needs. What do you think Paulison is going to be going for here?
Well, it seems that he wants to go for the Solar Crest. Yeah, this game, you might want to go for use a Lotus Orb, and they're going in.
They're going in for these kills. They will be able to find Boxy quite early on. Nisha, able to Astral Step away from Zeal. Not going to get caught by any stuns there. So, okay. From Boxy to ensure that he keeps his own vision alive.
It will attract the Phoenix. Needs to run.
They will. He's trying to get himself away with the dive. Aether Remnant interrupts it. And he will just end up being killed off.
No, it was the Shadow Strike attack. It was from the Shadow Walk attack that interrupted. The Aether Remnant was off the mark. Unreal. Bonus?
Oh, okay, Baboka. They rain in the kisses from long range. They kill him off. At the same time, though, Saberlight fighting underneath the tier 2 tower. He will end up dead. Fly is here now, chasing after Insania. Has a stun in a second. Gonna start channeling it. They put the tree block. Insania, sorry, mate, but you are dead. Sunstrike will be there. Emo gets credit for the kill. And they are still fighting back on this map. YAKULT.
Yeah, nobody should be able to go between that tree and the that little passage on the bottom lane.
Tornado going out onto Nisha. Do they have enough to kill him? Deadshot was there. They have the silence from the calling. And of course, Zeal showed up just to make sure they have the Starbreaker stun. So behind the Alchemist at this point. So if they can find this kill onto the Alch, and then potentially put some pressure onto the tier 1 tower, they could really put themselves and set themselves up for success. And guess who they find? Paulison and Fly here. Fly jumps in with the blink dagger. They got off the egg. The egg is off, but Fly is dying. Losing a lot of HP. Nice deafening blast from Emo, pushing back these heroes. 4 of them get stunned up by the egg. They've now already lost the Void Spirit. Mickey, Fly right on top of him. And they take away the life of the Nature's Prophet. They thought they had Fly, but
thought that the Phoenix was gonna die before the egg, so they used the little shredder beforehand, and then they didn't have it for it. And this is gonna be a full 5-man wipe with Insania going down beautifully. He even got out by the skin of his teeth.
And now it's up. Blink Dagger will be available for the Snapfire, so I imagine that they're gonna save the little shredder of Boxy up until they see the egg, then you just blink on top of it. Sadly though, they've just blinked on top of him. And
the thing is that YAKULT'S brothers are playing just as fast, and they're holding this Solar Guardian for a long time. Saberlight found.
Get him. Should be able to kill him. He pops the pipe to delay this a little bit longer, but there's nothing.
Interesting one, considering that there's no stuns on the other side. Why would you?
Oh, Tornado was going for Boxy. He does manage to dive away from it. Seal wants to catch up to him. They have the bullwhip to slow him down. They know there's gonna be a cookie, but they have a way to get down, right? Oh, he messed up the Selly Hammer. Finally does go down, but it's a little bit late. Boxy getting himself away potentially. Sunstrike being thrown by Emo, but not even needed. Baboka with the dead shot will be the one to get that kill.
Grove Bow. Already, that Muerta deals massive amounts of damage. You're probably gonna be staying with this one forever.
We have a smoke actually coming out from Invoker and the Muerta. They're reaching forward. They see Mickey. Tornado comes out onto him. He doesn't have his team nearby. He needs help. He needs it now, but he's not going to get it. He is just dead. In the meantime, Fly will self-stun himself to be heading onto our socials and here on Twitch and hitting that follow button so that you are aware of everything that goes on within the BB Dacha environment. Right now we are doing Belgrade, but within the new season there is a lot more to come from Fissure. So get involved, become aware, become a follower, and right now, instead of following, just hold up some prayer hands for poor Boxy, who is just killed off, and Mike trying to run away from Fly. The Sprout will be there. Fly is kind of stuck, but there's going to be the Solar Guardian coming in. Easy kill onto Saberlight with the Starbreaker, and now they really have to run. Nisha, the Aether Remnant, will not connect onto Fly. They're trying to beat him down. He tries to get out with the Dissimulate. Astral step forward. He's going to be fine. Escapes barely by the Scar. Is he getting chased by Fly? They get inside the base. They are not afraid of anything. Aegis or no, they're just going to chase onto Nisha. He still lives though. Dissimulate into the base. Insania, in the meantime, with the help of Mike, they do manage to put in enough pressure and damage to kill off Baboka.
No mana.
Is gone. Insania wants to go forward. He really wants Polison. There's no mana available. Nisha fights to get the Aether Remnant. Fly barely evades it, gets him onto the high ground. They're even throwing in these Morty's Kisses. Mike TP's in. They're going onto the Alchemist, but he has his Alchemist back online again with the ultimate. Stun going in onto Nisha. Nisha trying his best to get himself away from here. Zeal jumps the high ground, tries to kill Insania with the Starbreaker. It does not happen. The Enchantress will kill himself though onto the Blade Mail hits. Oh no, but they might get Fly. Aether Remnant holds him in the Sprout. He does not have a Quelling Blade. And these are all track kills.
It's nicely done by them.
Team Liquid will try to do the old school trick. Enemy team is taking Roshan. You try to siege on their tier 2. We'll see how much appetite they have on YAKULT'S brothers to come and make a full-throated defense on this. And they're all coming. Fly channeling the stun. Can he find the target? He doesn't find the stun! He self-stuns himself instead. He's inside the Sprout. Morty's Kisses raining on top of his head. Fortunately though, he does have a BKB and they have a Solar Guardian. He will live. Zeal blinking forward. Massive Starbreaker from the Dawn. She gets a kill and finds a bash onto Mike. He tries to escape with the Hurricane Pike, but Fly right on top of him with a bash of his own. But it's Zeal with the Starbreaker that puts him away for good.
I highly doubt it.
Nisha, they see Baboka. I don't know if they know that he's doesn't have that much backup. Zeal, he's the one that goes in. Starbreaker, oh no, it caught Mike. There's gonna be a Sunstrike hitting him on the face. Baboka with the Pierce the Veil, putting in pressure onto Mike. He's trying to TP out, but Fly says no, chasing down the Nature's Prophet and killing him off. Yeah, it cost the life of Muerta, but who the hell cares? As Boxy now also gone on. Fly able to chase him. Zeal's also there with the catch up. And they will find 2. Top lane though, Emo very far away from his team. He does have a BKB, has the Hurricane Pike as well. Throws in the Tornado. Ice Wall getting dropped too. Can Emo get out of this one? They will be able to get him. BKB or no, we have the tools. These split pushes of his are keeping Liquid in contention.
Okay, our position 4s are getting a Daedalus. Boxy has his full, but he's just a small piggy now. He'll die.
The fact that he bought out for this Daedalus means he doesn't have buyback. Thing is, Fly is a very difficult kill to get from 100 to 0 before anybody else gets involved. Polison right next to him. Baboka though might be a much easier target if they can jump him, and they do indeed go directly towards his face. And Bobo will go out. That being said, they did commit Morty's Kisses for this, and they're jumping Mike. 100 seconds, no Nature's Prophet available. So the split push is going to be drastically impacted by this.
Liquid.
This fight might be over though, because they go back towards middle. Solar Guardian comes in, and no, the Starbreaker! It connects onto Saberlight just as he was coming in to try and help. Turns into a triple kill for Emo. Insania in the trees trying to do his best. The Hex is going to be out on top of him. Sunstrike there as well, and Zeal unstoppable with the kill onto the Enchantress. 4 heroes down, all of them have buyback. The double abyssals that are available for YAKULT'S.
Look at that bottom lane army of mega creeps. Your base is gonna get overwhelmed. Liquid need to go back.
Oh, going on to Zeal. Zeal found the Starbreaker out onto his Bounty Hunter. They actually get him away with the 4 stars. He's gonna be fine. And Tornado doesn't connect onto anybody, but the Chaos Meteor! It drops onto Saberlight. He dies. Emo just has his number in this game.
Not that clean, right? You might be able to catch them, but bottom lane you would definitely get some heroes.
They're gonna find one. Easy grab onto the Enchantress. It's unfortunate for Zeal because he only saw the Void Spirit after he'd already blinked onto the Enchantress. They're gonna go and try and steal this Aegis. I think they can do
got
it. Yeah.
However, their tier 4s are gonna be in a lot of pain. Those mega creeps, they're not playing around. But they got it. Tornado!
Oh, it cancels nothing. Only gonna connect onto one of these treants. They will end up losing Saber to Light for this one. And that's 100 seconds. It's kind of a dieback. And Mike, he doesn't have TP out. He's trying to go out with the teleport, but they have the Abyssal. They kill him.
It's over.
Oh no. I think the game might have just ended here, Harry Freak. They will try their best with Boxy, but they don't really care about him at all. He gets zoned back by Baboka, killed off by Zeal. And all three heroes do not have buyback. Mega Creeps already making their way towards the base. And Insania, I know you're a little bit overfarmed for a support, but I have no idea how you hold back the tide of Yakult that is coming towards you.
You don't. These are just Dota players. They like to play the game.
Now it seems that they can't do it. Nisha, what can you do, my friend? He jumps in. They got the silence onto the Invoker, but it doesn't matter. Zeal gets the Starbreaker back with the Cataclysm damage out onto the Enchantress. Insania is dead. The Ancient is to follow, and GG is called. Game number 2 won